The high cost of food, dwindling agricultural production capacity, and dollarization of the economy were the predominant issues among several others whipped up when the country's economic management team appeared before the Senate's Joint Committee on Finance, Banking, Insurance and Financial Institutions and Appropriations.
So this single action of
in a no-holds-barred session, each member of the committee voiced observations and questions.
The damage that we have in the variable called ways and means of 30 trillion is a major distortion. It is distorting even interest rates in the system, and it is also mounting pressure on the fiscal side.
From the inception of this administration today, how many direct foreign investment have we? How many have divested?
The intensity of interrogation grew as the dollarization of the economy and its manifest impact became the nodal point.
Dollar. Are we going to dollarize the country? The answer is no. We must go back to abolish the use of dollar. Using of dollar in any shop, in any hotel, in any place in Nigeria should be abomination.
The fact of the matter, people are stealing these dollars because they know nothing will happen to them, and it is our responsibility as citizens to come up with solutions. These issues of dollar bribe and dollar taking is from top to bottom.
We must understand that the genuine issue impacting the exchange rate is the simultaneous decrease in the supply of and increase in the demand for US dollars. It will also include actions by corporates and individuals to reduce our frequent demand for the dollar for business and for personal needs. Maybe the way we as an enterprise are embracing foreign goods and foreign products, and perhaps, the need to go and do certain to go and spend certain amounts of money in foreign countries. We can do the same thing here. We don't have to every time get up and go to the UK or to the United States. Let's put together a committee to start saying, well, look, how do we moderate these things?
Fears over the proposed food importation to bridge food shortage were also expressed.
It's a good thing, but I'm afraid it will wipe out what has been recorded so far in terms of food security. We have all it takes to grow enough food for us in this country.
My people in Abeokuta and their counterparts in Ajaokuta and those in Jalingo, they do not care about the MPC rate that is coming up in February. They are not at home with nuances of the foreign reserve. The question they want me to ask the economic team, where will this pain subside?
In the short term, the commitment is to face the pains of Nigerians, and of course on the foreign exchange side, to achieve stability. Difficult reforms take time for the benefits to come through, and our duty is to ensure that in the short term we minimize the pains to the poor and the most vulnerable.
In the concluding phase, the lawmakers mount pressure on the economic team to up the ante.
You talked about transparency. I want to plead with you that the budget of Central Bank must be submitted before the National Assembly. That is where the transparency begins. That is where the transparency begins. In the past, the former Central Bank governor will be running from pillar to post when we asked for the budget of the Central Bank. And we were told that about 2.3 or 2.4 trillion naira is the budget size every financial year.
The CBN governor again assures that the inflation rate will decline to 21.4% this year. From the National Assembly, Gloria Umezuke, Channels Television News.